Congratulations to me for playing myself, because you see, I had absolutely no time today at all. It's work mode 24/7, and Supermax 2021 stepped up and said, hey, I'll watch the state of play from Sony for you, take every note, give you trailers and info and everything, and then we can have a fun video, and I can blind react to it, which I'm doing right now, sitting down, going through everything, and maybe giving a grade at the end. But I played myself because the list it's a little short. But I promised Supermax a shout out. I still think there's something to talk about here, so the show must go on. So, you know, grab a beer, let's chill. Consider this a blog. By the time this video goes up, I'm sure other creators have already spoken about this and are having quite a bit of opinions. I have 3 different perspectives from this that I think are cup half full, so allow me to be your wingman, to be the hype man, to show you why there is actually 3 good things to think about from this, whether copium or not. I fully believe them, and I think the 3rd one may surprise you. Also, before getting into those, by the way, thank you for the comments in the last video. Before I took my break, video confidence here. After taking my break, video confidence here. After reading those comments, video confidence back up here. Who would have thought positive comments would be good for mental health? So, guys, means a lot. But let me pull up this list of news that we can cover. So, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge is coming to PSVR 2, and so is Demio. Now, that could be the video, and I'm sure many are going to be talking about how they're disappointed. Let me give you 3 perspectives of this event that make me think. For the first one, Star Wars, a game I did not play. I love Star Wars, love the IP, but gotta be honest, the past iterations of Star Wars just haven't done it for me, so I did skip this title. Many don't know, though, unless they're paying attention, that Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge is an meta-funded studio, Oculus-funded studio, whatever. It's funded, and it was an Meta Quest exclusive title. No one else can have it. So it's interesting that it is coming to PSVR 2, and that's a good interesting, because whether that means there's going to be some partnerships in the future between them, whether that means they already owned quite a bit of this IP and paid for this, I don't know. But VR is niche on niche on niche. Let me readjust. My God, is niche on niche, and you know, I'm all down for more player bases. You look at the top titles out there, especially multiplayer. I'm fully aware Star Wars is not a multiplayer title. But look at the ones that are most successful out there. They are cross-platform across all headsets. Not only that, but they sometimes just have traditional PC users. And you have titles like Rec Room, the giant unicorns of the VR space, on mobile too. So the more players that can be part of VR, the more people with cross-platform abilities. Hopefully this is a good partnership, so I thought that was interesting. Additionally, Demio. Demio is a good game. Like, go read the reviews, do whatever you want, go play it. I think it's arguably, whether it's a type of game for you or not, is a good game. Here's the kicker why that's important. Anyone who's in marketing, anybody who deals with upper level marketing, and I'm going to assume the people at Sony are much smarter than I. Bar's here anyway for that, so that's not that hard. When you have events that you're not at the main event, when you're not talking about your release date, when you're not talking about pricing, when you're not talking details about specs, when you are not ready to announce and present your #1 initiative, you know what you don't do? You don't bring your best content. You don't bring the best titles. I think that's common sense to some circles, to other circles they don't. And to bring anything VR related to this is a sign of confidence, because you do not want to blow your load too early. And Demio, being an actual good title, it is a good title, and this being the bar they're setting, they send out a good title right now. That's a good sign for what they may announce later on. I firmly don't know if PSVR 2 is something that will radically change VR. In fact, hey, shocker, nothing that comes out is going to radically change VR in a day. That's just not what virtual reality is. This is going to be a slow burn over time, and I'm excited to be on the journey with you. But don't listen to anyone who says it will change things tomorrow. But again, Demio is a good title, and the fact that they're willing to share that it's coming is a good sign. It means they have better stuff to share, most likely, if they're following traditional marketing plans. Lastly, I'm going to keep this video short. Here's the thing to really think about. There are more than one ecosystems in VR. Unfortunately, not all of them are as profitable as others are. Many titles come out on both PSVR and Oculus, and I'm going to tell you straight up, their sales are 99% in one of those buckets. In fact, I'm surprised half the time when games do launch a PCVR version of their Quest title as well, because in reality, your resources may have been spent better somewhere else. But if you notice, Demio, which is an Oculus platform title, it's also, I think, coming to PC, and it's also on Steam VR, so that's all good. But you do not enter new markets unless it's possibly profitable for you. Many people say, oh, port it over, that's easy. It's not that easy of a process. There are things to account for, platform rules, platform restrictions. There are things you always have to keep in mind. If you are willing to make the move over to another platform, spend the resources and time porting over there, it's because it's in your best interest too. And I appreciate when the Quest ecosystem is not the only viable ecosystem. I know there's going to be PCVR people in my comments. You're going to be angry at me for saying this. There can be great PCVR titles. PCVR is not dead. PCVR has a place. But to call it economically viable solo is a very fringe statement and is not applicable to anybody but a very, very small select few if they're even able to accomplish that feat. And the fact that titles like Demio, a good title, is going over to PlayStation VR 2 along with Star Wars and other games is a sign that there might be more viable ecosystems, and I'm happy about that. The TLDR to all this, that there are good things to look at. I'm sick of overall negativity. Like, go touch some virtual grass again. I don't give a fuck. Like, enjoy your life. Supermax 2021. Thank you for putting together these notes. He actually, if you guys want to see, he did write some more stuff. The normal games and console exclusives, God of War, looks like it's coming, some Tekken goodness, but look, I'm very busy, and all of just acts of kindness like this, they blow me away. I appreciate you, Supermax 2021. Thanks for doing this for me. Again, I played myself. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Peace.